Hi, I'm back. Excuse my dirty hair. Now, just going to change the rig over on the float. Everything is completely different now. Now, showed you a float. Whoops, let me grab it. That's your float. It's a little cage feeder on the bottom, which I've pinned it through. Little bailies like that. I'm fishing good 2 foot away. So what I'm going to do now is, because I'm using maggots on it, I'm going to drop a handful more of maggots into my mix. I did have a little bite on it, and I've changed down from the size 12 to a little tinky one like that. Look, just about won't be able to see it if I can. Little tinky hook, little tinky thing where the maggots wiggling about. Look, ooh. So I'm going to change him and put a red one on. And you're going to see me cast with this on. Sorry, it's boring, but found a shot. Put it back in there. What I'm going to do is to add a little bit more water to make the mix a bit more solid, a bit more weight to it, so it'll hold in the feeder better, so it will trickle out slowly instead of hitting the water and going just one big cloud. To hold the maggots in, it's all I do is see, mixing it a bit thicker, just to hold the maggots in the feeder, in the cage feeder. And also I've shot in my float just right. Perfect. Oh, I think it is anyway. Right there, where'd that go? There it is. Look at that shot. Right, so where's it gone? Standing on it. Oh, yeah. Nice little red maggot. Bunch it all in again. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to squeeze this so it comes out slower instead of hitting the water and just dispersing, because it was only damped it, but this one is a bit more solid. Hopefully I can hook into a nice fish. There we go. Oh, there we go. So I don't want to keep standing up throwing maggots out. I'm an old man now, my arm hurts. Now, believe it or not, there's little bubbles all around my float because the ground bait is slowly disintegrating and falling away. So it's making bubbles because the oxygen is still in there. Sorry, the air, not the oxygen. The air is still in it. Now, while the maggots are wriggling about, they're pushing out. My line's hanging just underneath it, about 18 inches or 2 foot. And the fish should come up and rise to it. I'm trying to bring the fish more up in the water. But at the same time, with me doing that, let me just put me rod down a second. I will throw few freebies. Go on. Grab me rod quick just in case. Now, they're not coming to the top because I put that bait in, they're following the bait down. Hopefully, they should hook up on As I said, fishing is a waiting game. Fishing is what all you're thinking about, all your problems you got at home or with life. While you're fishing, you don't think about them. You think about what you're hoping to catch. As I said, I went for a scan yesterday. On my stomach. And I was worried about it all day. As you do. When you get to elderly, you start, you start thinking about the big C, cancer. You know, you start thinking about things like that. You start worrying about things on which I was all day yesterday. I've gone fishing today to set my mind straight. What will be, will be. But at the moment, I'm here fishing, doing this with you, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying life. That's what it's all about. Enjoying what you're doing, enjoying life, respecting everything around you. Don't take things for granted. Life always throws you a curveball, but hey ho, that's life. Oh, look at that rise. Now, I've just seen that. I'm excited because I know what I'm putting out there now is slowly working. The big stuff coming over. Even though I've only got a bloody size 18 on, but I still can hook that fish. Even if I hook it and lose it, that's the enjoyment of it. Wow, I've had a good fight, It's like boxers when they go in the ring, they fight, and one of them wins. One of them always loses. It's similar to that. When you're running, somebody's faster than you. But hey ho, you've took part. You've done something. Now this is about fishing again. People say to me at work, oh, you go on a bit. Yeah. Trying to educate people. I think if I wasn't who I was, or I've had to fight for everything I wanted to do, I always felt like the underdog. If I was well educated with like good read and write, O levels and A levels, probably be doing a different job. Probably wouldn't be doing this. Yeah, look, it took me bloody bite. Magic. Thank you, Mr. Fishy. At least I know they're out there. But bit of a kink in my line. Kinky line. Let's straighten it a bit. Do that, it'll straighten it. Have a look. Yep, beautiful. With doing this, I'm enjoying it. Trying to educate. A lot of people have been watching this and in the 50s and that, and probably they think, mate, you're a Dylan. I don't care. Don't care what they think. all I care about is that I'm trying to get across to people is, again, I'm trying to be an advocate for fishing, for people with problems. I don't just mean health problems. Well, it is health, isn't it? There's an advert that comes on the telly, which I've just spotted. And the doctor says, have a prescription for outdoors, countryside. Brilliant idea. Whoever thought of that? Whoa, whoop, bang, got it. Smack on where I want it. Country time, they call it. I don't call it country time or outdoor time. It's leisure time. Again, you've heard me just say there was a buzzard flying over. Again, you wouldn't see that if you had your backside sitting in a frigging pub or sitting at home feeling sorry for yourself. You see some of these kids sitting, begging. It shouldn't be like that. But they may have issues at home. If you got one of them kids who are always fed up, or a daughter who's fed up, I'm talking teenagers now, and you're a fisherman, say, come with me, spend time, teach them a new skill. Don't just sit there and go, oh, come on, no. I don't want to do it, Dad. I'm on my Xbox. Turn it off. I can do a fishing game on my Xbox, on my PlayStation, but that's not fishing. This is fishing. Having time, come out and have caring time to come out. If your wife doesn't want to come out with you, don't worry about it. I like that word. A lot of people use that word. All memory, making memories. Okay, you are making memories, but there should be good ones, fun ones, comical memories, especially with your kids. This is what I'm trying to get across to people. Fishing is for everybody, not just for the husbands. Go out. Oh, see you later, love, I'm going out fishing. Tight lines, love. No. Come along. Fancy going fishing. Let's get out in the fresh air. We can talk about certain problems while we're there. We haven't got, even if you haven't got kids, for those people unfortunate enough not to have kids, as a couple, go out there, find an interest. Believe it or not, my wife, before I met her, she was going out with a lad who liked fly fishing. She told me a funny story, because I were in Scotland, and she said there I was with these bloody waders on, or up to here, up to here, trying to cross fields and to this river. And she said I was fly fishing, and I enjoyed it. And she can tie a fly better than I can. She's bloody marvellous. She does drawing. She's got artwork. She had a picture of a shark, a great white. And when we were on a honeymoon, I seen her the one day just doodling, and I picked the picture up and looked, and she actually made a drawing up of the caravans and what was behind it, and it was spot on. So what did I do? We were married, just got married with a little one. Faith, lovely girl. She's grown up now. And she follows her mum for her artwork, and that's lovely to see. They both are interested in artwork. But when I took them over to the far lake over there, set her up a rod, the wife come with me as well. We was all interested in what we were doing, fishing. And my daughter actually went, put the phone down, and she was fishing. Because you know these young ones are like, I gotta keep in touch with, I gotta text these, gotta text that, gotta FaceTime this person, gotta FaceTime that. But my daughter, a couple of months ago, went up to see her dad in Scotland, and she done some sea fishing with him. Fair play to her. She showed him up. She's never really done sea fishing, but he set her a rod and line up, and you know, set her up. See, now that's a man who don't see his daughter that often, but she did say to him, "Can we go fishing, Dad?" She calls him Dad and she calls me Dad. He's daddy number one, I'm daddy number two. But he don't do fishing like I do fishing. He does like sea fishing or fly fishing. I don't know if he does course fishing. I haven't really spoke to the man. I've only said a couple of words to him. All right, mate, how are you? Occasionally. And it's when you see people like that who take time and care about people's feelings. Oh, let's go fishing. You took her fishing, which was good. As I said, I'm talking while I'm fishing about life in general and about fishing as well, and what it can do for people's state of mind and things like that. I talk about my own. Somebody said, don't keep talking about yourself, but I'm talking about my experiences, trying to share with you experiences that you may have or you can conquer through fishing. Because this is all about your well-being. I've seen people do stupid things. I've been around people who have been ill. My father, my mother, my mother-in-law, one of my nephews, the twisted, he's got a, wouldn't say twisted, suffers with bipolar, but believe it or not, all them have took rods up and fished with me, and that day has been for them an exciting day. If it's only just one day, as Michael Jackson would say, one day in your life. Anyway, it's getting out there, doing things. As I said, peace of mind is one of the most best things you can have. You and your mate can sit there, or you and your wife, or you and your sister, even brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles who like fishing, can take you out. You can have a good time. You don't need to keep sitting in the house watching the telly. As I said, some people just feel bloody sorry for themselves. And it's a shame. You've got a lot of people out there who are willing to help you. If they're prepared to help you somebody takes you out fishing or anything else, put something into it. Now, I keep feeding out there. Now I think, oh no, was that a knock? Yeah. The fish are, oh you bugger. No. Take it. Go on. Missed it, yeah. Then he swore again. You can swear in French if you like. For whacking la pute. That's my version of swearing in French. Oh, for whacking la pute. That means flipping heck, I've missed it. But it sounds good. Oh, I've hooked him in the wrong way. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to put no bait in it. I'm just going to cast it out, see if they're still there. Because you can overfeed, if you know what I mean. You can put too much bait out on the top. But every now and again, if you just put a little bit out, just put a maggot out now and again, just on its own. You may catch, you may not. As I said, I've gone and bought myself a kit for this. Come on, come on. I think it's because of this thingy on it myself. The weight, the lead, the thingy on it. Because I think they're only small fish. Because they're only little fish, I'm striking into them. I'm striking against the force of the feeder, so I'm not getting a proper hook up with them. I'm just going to have a look to see if I can I've got a thing on my feeder. It's a swivel, and I can clip that feeder off and clip that straight on without the feeder, that is. Change the float altogether. I think I'll try that, see what happens. Shall we? Yes. But I won't do it now while I'm filming because it takes too much time. So I don't want big long ones. Bye.